A really beautiful, well-protected roof that will last many years by tackling the task the right way. If you don't use the correct primer and top coat suited to your roof, a lot of work could be for nothing. This is why you should always ask for the ideal products for your roof. Isopaint Nordic AS is the market leader in roof coatings. We develop all the necessary treatment products, including primers and top coats, for fibre cement, concrete, clay tiles, metal, EPDM, bituminous board, etc., with extremely high adhesion, flexibility and strength. We can assist you with everything from paints, filter bags, cleaning machines and paint pumps to marketing and technical support. Join us and learn how to do it with this Roof Painter ABC. When planning to paint a roof with an Isopaint product, you proceed in 3 phases. First, there is the inspection, then cleaning, and finally the actual painting. Inspection is done already when preparing the estimate. The offer you present to the customer should include any repairs required on the roof before painting can start. All fibre cement corrugated sheets should be looked over for damage. If small cracks or other damage is observed, this is probably an indication of a large crack, in which case the slab should be replaced. Be observant of the troughs on each corrugated sheet. Where it is possible, partial lamination could have formed, also calling for the replacement of the sheet. Once on the roof, take a few rounds and measure how many square meters the surface is, while checking the condition of the roof sheets. You may at times note the entire roof needs to be tied down, depending on how loose the fixing screws are. On somewhat older houses, the foam stoppers are usually completely missing up here. In this case, bring along your carpenter's square to feel if the stoppers are missing. It is not visible to the eye, but it is possible to feel if something is inside or not. On this roof, the stoppers are missing for sure. So, in your estimate, be sure to calculate on replacing the foam stoppers along the ridge, so driving rain and drift snow won't cause problems later. Also, don't forget the ridge. Check its condition and whether there is any damage. It may be the case that the entire ridge needs replacing. Don't forget this detail when checking the roof. Check the ridge tiles just the same way as you inspect the roof sheets. If one or more tiles on the ridge should need replacement, your carpenter's square is the tool you need. Place it on the roof, look carefully, and you can see that this roof here has an angle of slope of 20 degrees. Include this replacement work in your estimate. Once work starts, you tell yourself, alright, I also need to bring 20-degree ridge tiles along from the depot. Once you've checked the roof sheets and established if they can be repaired or need to be replaced, the last thing to do is to measure the roof to calculate its surface area. Then you can go back home and prepare the estimate. Once the roof has been repaired, cover the attic and property carefully with plastic sheets. Keep in mind that high-pressure cleaning with water will cause water to penetrate the roof. Clean the roof with a pressure of minimum 220 bar, preferably with the specially developed cleaning box. and the cleaning lance to obtain a uniform result and avoid messy work. To keep the surroundings clean and prevent drain pipes from clogging up, use a wet cleaner to suck up all the cleaning fluid, moss and dirt from the gutter. This will collect dirt and even asbestos fibers in a special filter bag, so only clean water is allowed to run into the sewer. It is important to properly clean the entire roof until all traces of growth and dirt are completely gone. For this purpose, clean all lap joints along the edge of the ridge, at the house end, etc. with a wire brush. Once all impurities have been removed, perform final rinsing with clean water to remove the last remains of dirt. When done, remove the plastic sheets in the attic. Don't forget to clean and rinse the facade to remove dirt. And arrange to have the windows cleaned, since this will enhance customer satisfaction. As the last part in cleaning, disinfect the roof with ISO-A-Clean. Allow the product to work for a few days before you start painting the roof. Keep in mind that it is not possible to rinse the roof after ISO-A-Clean has been applied. Before commencing the paintwork, protect all skylights, solar panels, gutters, chimneys, etc. Don't forget to move cars, garden furniture and other things nearby, since spray dust can travel far, especially if it's windy. The roof is now ready for priming. Please note that it is not necessary to prime new sheets and ridge tiles. Roofs covered with asbestos cement or fibrous concrete should be coated in ISO construction before any of our other paint products is applied. Always read the latest updates in our product sheets and user guides, which are available at isopaint.com. Priming must be dry before applying the first coat of paint. The roof has now been primed and is ready for painting. There are a few things to note if you're dealing with corrugated sheets. First of all, maintain equal distance to the sheets all the time. Do not allow this distance to vary. Don't wave like this. So, to keep the same distance all the time, first decide how far away to stay, approximately 20 centimeters. Then let your shoulder do the work for you, traveling back and forth all the time. Try to consider you're painting a corrugated sheet, so simply spraying downwards won't cover both sides uniformly. To cover the sheets properly, you need to turn your wrist down, then up, and so forth, while still working with the shoulder. This way, the paint cover will be optimal on both sides. Also, at least while applying the first coat, hold the can slightly inclined upwards, but not too much. Keep working with the shoulder, then the wrist, and then slightly upwards. Then for the second coat, in other words, after you've finished the first coat and start painting one more time, you do exactly the same, but try to angle the can slightly downwards. Let me show you how this is done. Paint the roof once with Isonit, diluted with 20% water. When the first coat is dry, apply the second coat, but with undiluted Isonit roof paint. Concrete tiles generally get a considerably better appearance when a third coat of paint is applied. Remember to carefully clean and paint all edges with a roller or brush. Paint consumption per coat is approximately 1 litre for 5 square meters of roof. Consumption of construction primer is approximately 1 litre for 8 square meters. Checklist. A. Inspections. B. Bidding. C. Follow-up. D. Agreement and realization plan. For the cleaning process. E. Rigging for cleaning. F. Ergonomics and working positions. G. Use the right safety harness and equipment on the roof and on the ground. For example, helmet. H. Is use of ridge scaffolding necessary? I. For tightening roof screws. J. Replacing or jointing roofing slabs. K. Moving things in the attic that could get dirty during cleansing. L. Covering the attic. M. Covering gutters with water stoppers. N. What needs to be covered or moved outdoors. O. Using a water suction cleaner. P. Use a filter bag when cleansing roofs with asbestos content. Q. Safety equipment for assistance, such as helmet and, if required, a mask. R. Use of a cleansing box, including hazardous procedures and high pressures. S. Use of an edge cleaner. T. Use of a lance. U. Use of a wire brush along edges, for example, over the gable board. V. Rinsing the roof, facade and tiles. W. Cleaning the windows. X. Removing rigging after cleansing. Y. Removing the filter bag to an approved waste deposit location. For the painting process. Z. Ergonomics and working positions. AA. Using safety equipment on the roof and on the ground. BB. Covering the chimney, gutters, skylights, gable boards, hoods, valley gutters, etc. CC. What needs to be covered or moved outdoors. DD. Proper painting weather, for example, wind, humidity, temperature, etc. EE. Painting techniques. FF. Review of gable boards, windows and furniture down on the ground for removal of, for example, paint dust. GG. Removing rigging. Delivery and quality assurance and inspection with customer, including an agreement on routine maintenance treatment.